If I keep putting my hand on this fire and I'm standing there letting it burn, who's stupid? The candle or me? Let's figure it out.
Nuit sans fin.
Coming to you live from New York City on the 64th floor. I'm with my guy right here, AP TyY. Thanks for joining us today, bro.
So I gotta teach you the ASAP handshake.
Oh, teach me, bro. How we do it?
Two
fingers?
2 fingers. Cross this way, side to side, and drop it down. What's going on? All right, initiated.
Okay. Yeah. That's love, bro. Says I'm part of ASAP Mob now. Big fan. I'm with my frequent collaborator, my brother Nine from NSF, and I'm with Olivia and Mia. Talking about fashion too, like I saw you in a photo shoot the other day. You're part of like a very, very popular and like beloved.
Be popular?
ASAP is very popular, bro.
Oh, I ain't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I mean, bro, people love ASAP much deeper than just the music, but it's like what y'all represent and into the different areas y'all went into outside of music. You got your own particular individual style, but I think your whole collective and family, like when people think Taylor Gang, they think, certain things, or they think OVO, they think certain things, but when they think ASAP, they're thinking aesthetic. You know what I'm saying? And like you got your own version of that you're carrying with you. A lot of people haven't heard like as much from the family in like the last few years. Is there like any kind of things developing, any things you guys are working on as a group? Because we got kind of like the individual view. Is there something happening as a group? Is there any updates?
Oh, there's definitely some updates. We definitely trying to, I don't want to put this out there like that, but we're definitely in the works of putting some things together. It's a project, should be on the way soon. We definitely in the works of things, but obviously like everybody had their own joint ventures and stuff like that, but we all still speak to each other day to day, like, you know what I'm saying? But everybody just on their own different ventures.
You guys got your foot in Harlem. Y'all run Harlem. When people think Harlem, they think ASAP. So what was it like coming up? Because a lot of our audience is international, people from all over the world. We're talking about London, Dubai, Brazil. They don't know what it's like in New York. They just see what's in the music videos, or they just see whatever you guys put on from the PR side. But what is it really like coming up out here? And even more, like, how is it different from being in other places like nearby? Like we talked about Brooklyn, or we talked about, Queens, like other areas. What is it like? What is it like in Harlem coming up from that area?
First and foremost, I'll say the main thing out of how our whole group kind of like clicked, because for some reason, we was always considered like the weirdos out of like our cliques. Okay. It was something that was like a unique or different aesthetic about one of us, no matter what group of people we was around. And then we kind of stood out around whatever company we had. And then for some reason, we all just got together and brought all those people together. And I think that what just separated us from a lot of different people, because we wasn't afraid to be weird in a sense. Like we was comfortable with being weird, and we was comfortable with not being understood.
You know what's weird, bro? Is like right now, when people think Harlem, what y'all call weird is now what everybody thinks is normal. All getting older and more mature, doing different things. Are y'all growing the family still from like bringing in new people who are younger, or how's that look like?
I mean, this is multiplying by the masses. I mean,
okay,
we're inspiring people day to day and out. I mean, I can't sit here and say, or have a say-so on somebody saying, they're ASAP this or saying they're ASAP that. I mean, if you sitting there striving day to day and out, I mean, you family regardless. Like, I mean, if you got a dream or you got a passion and you just inspired by something and you devoted to that dream, I mean, I'm all for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, you know what I'm saying? You're down with the mob regardless.
Okay. Thanks, bro. I guess
for the invite.
Thanks, now. Yo, check me out on IG, ASAP SOBHHI, ASAP 9. Fuck with us.
Giving out the stamps, you heard?
Yeah, bro.
Y'all stamping that bullshit ass weed, giving mob stamps, you heard? Mob ties.
So.
Been in the studio working. I got my EP I'm about to drop. I got a lot of dope music I've been working on.
Facts.
the people out there, I think I'm putting out like a dope sound.
Before you answer that, are you signed or are you still independent?
I'm an independent artist, but I have a distribution deal.
Okay.
Why did you decide to go that route?
I wanted to get my feet wet. I wanted to know how it felt, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, do it yourself.
Do it yourself, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I love it, you know what I'm saying? I might probably stay independent, who knows?
Yeah.
I'm like, the wave is just,
You got something big.
it's like a big current that's just, I'm just like rolling, going into motion with right now.
Yeah,
you know
I
what I'm
low-key
saying?
laughed
Like,
at it because I was like,
kinda
I
like-
produced a joint for you. So I kind of laughed. And I heard like, you know, a lot of your earlier music.
Shameless
as well.
plug over here.
Yeah, nah.
That's
Nah,
a
but
fact.
like
Shout
for
out
a
to
couple
my
years,
boy.
I've been like, you know.
He produced the last
No
track I
shame.
just dropped. Shout out to him for that. You already know.
Yeah, for sure.
Presidential, go look out for that. You already know.
Yeah.
Everything just come natural. Like if people could be around me day to day, it might look like so crazy the way it's all like shaped out, but it's like this is normal life for me. Like I wake up and live, breathe this shit every day. Like,
Yeah.
nothing is like
Planned out. It's
planned
just-
out.
you
This is
just
probably the
vibing
most
out.
stage you're gonna see this shit. Like when this shit turn off, I ain't gonna be tell you what I'll be doing, but that's another note. But
He's
I'm
everywhere.
just saying it's just like that. You know what I'm saying? But literally,
Yeah.
like nothing is really staged. Like my life is really a movie.
They're
that
getting it
really-
rocks, like straight up.
Oh,
No
raw.
editing.
Yeah, man.
That's love, bro. So, you see yourself like staying in music in the long term, or you have because a lot of rappers will transition into other industries.
I feel I haven't even really got into music the way I really
Okay.
wanted to get in music. Like music was never really like kind of like the forefront thing. I feel like we didn't even like hit the surface yet.
Like you said, you're gonna do something, you know, different. You more so talking about like the music aspect of things, or you know, other
I think
ventures.
in a sense, I already think I'm different. I feel like what people are gravitating towards me for the simple fact that they feel what's raw and uncut. I feel a lot of these artists now are more just like imitating certain things that I probably live and breathe and do every day. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
far as if the culture is going with, it might go into like fashionable and it might be jeans that are ripped and it got like a bunch of cuts and stuff like that on it. I actually rode dirt bikes since I was like 13, getting cuts in my jeans and stuff like that.
You feel like people ripping you off.
I've been
Yeah.
looking dingy and wearing shirts that had holes in it, like literally because I had a passion for riding this same aesthetic that people mimic. So
Yeah.
I think it's coming to the light of people just wanting to be around what's real.
Yeah.
Like when the pandemic came, like I think it kind of like obviously it shook the world for the good and the bad in a sense, and we lost a lot of people through the struggle in a sense. But like far as what it done for me, going through all that and obviously like kind of trying to obviously deal with people having COVID and certain things and not trying to necessarily block certain things out, but I try to like really stick to myself and try to find out who I really was in a sense. And it wasn't nothing wrong with that because I always been alone in a sense. So this was just a time for me to really like find out who I was in a sense. So
you have more alone time.
it was way more alone time.
Did y'all feel like the vibe in New York City changed, like permanently, like and it never went back?
If you were somebody, if you
heard it here
knew
first.
who you knew,
Yeah.
it wasn't a slow beat through the whole pandemic. Because I was around people bouncing around this shit like it was no tomorrow. So
It was still going
if
down.
you knew who you knew, it was places to be if you just was around the right people to be around.
Yeah.
Shit
And
was
that
still
shit
popping.
wasn't a pandemic to certain people. I knew motherfuckers who had the best time of their life through that shit.
Yeah.
And I knew people that died through.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Like there were like 2 or 3 months where I was laying low, and I thought everybody was laying low. And then my homies hit me up, and I went up to some part. It was like up in the Bronx, or like it might have even been up in Dykeman. Like I go inside, it's a warehouse. There's like hundreds of people in there.
Yeah.
There's like hookahs being passed around. I swear to God, like I hadn't seen that
Low
many
key
people
like
in one
this right
room
here,
in
bro.
mad long.
The hype of people's lives was through the pandemic. They had flights for $22.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
Spirit Airlines, man. Fuck with us. Frontier, baby.
Motherfucking Trump gave motherfuckers thousands of dollars.
Facts, bro.
Fuck is you talking about?
Facts, bro.
Fuck is you pouting for?
It was lit.
Fuck is you mad about?
Facts.
Yeah.
Well, you better figure it out.
So you would say it was more lit?
Huh?
It was more lit.
I'm just saying, I'm not saying for me, I'm just saying I seen
general.
other people
Yeah.
that never had this kind of money enjoy their life. Like
Yeah.
there was no other. Like, you know what
sure.
I'm saying? A lot of people never was blessed to have these type of
Experiences.
in this type of money in these increments at a certain type of time.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
sure.
So it kind of it opened businesses. A lot of people grew through this. You know what I'm saying? There's better times. People grew from this. It made a big impact on life. You know what I'm
I
saying?
feel that. So what was...
And more, and I think most importantly, people will appreciate others more because it gave people to like really see how difficult it would be to kind of be back around certain people that you couldn't see in a long time. Like,
For sure.
and I don't think people was appreciated to that in a sense. You know what I'm saying? So it showed like where people knocking on their next door neighbor talking about, yo, I need a pot to cook some food, or like, yo, what's
So it's
up,
bringing
yo?
people
Yo,
together,
my
like-
speaker blew out. Yo, I might need some extra candles. Yo, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Yo, I ain't got no water in here. Can I
Yeah.
take a shower in here? So it showed more unity in a
Unity
sense.
between people going
And
through a
when
tough
you had a
time.
next door neighbor you seen
Yeah.
and you ain't speak to him for years.
That's
Where
why.
now you in a sense where we're in a position where you gotta speak to this person because
For sure.
you might need him.
Yeah.
He might need you.
Facts.
So
Facts.
That's dope,
Facts.
man. I mean,
So let me ask you a question, man, because y'all been in the game for a minute, and feel free to jump in, everybody. If you were to describe it, bro, what's the difference between 2012 and 2022? What changed in the world, bro? Vibe wise, what's the difference?
oh man, I'll say honestly the internet fucked the game up.
Okay.
like,
I'll say the internet fucked the game up. And when I say the internet kind of fucked the game up, you can be somewhere without being there.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? You can have a whole experience in a place where you wasn't never there at when it comes to the internet. So back then, more of these places, you had to be in these places. It wasn't about, you wasn't about hearing about the situation. You had to be there at the
just like
situation.
this right now, bro. Just like this right now. Like there's gonna be some people who aren't even in this room who are like literally just as if they're sitting here listening to you talk. Somewhere out in Russia or Dubai, you know what I'm saying, China, wherever.
But when I go back to the internet and the things, like, I don't want you to misinterpret it. I'm saying as in, like, a lot of people can mimic certain things. I'm not talking about the viewers that want to hear and get close to you. It's about people that's trying to imitate more about what they're not really about.
What they're not really about.
You know what I'm trying to say? People can dress up to be these people in the sense where it's real life gangsters, where now it's internet gangsters. So
Facts.
it's a different type of culture when I come talk about how the internet
How do you
fucked the
feel
game
about
up.
that shit?
Like, you know what I'm saying?
How do you feel about that shit?
I mean, it's a yin and a yang, you know what I'm saying? It's growing for a lot of people and it's fucking it up for a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? But who am I to judge?
it works for some people, others it.
Because even outside of music, if we're talking about psychologists or makeup artists, or you a rapper, like, or you know,
The only thing great about the situation about that is that when you're around something real and authentic, you can definitely see the
you can
difference.
feel it.
So
Yeah.
it's cool with those people that's imitating shit because when people get around what's real, they're gonna automatically.
About something we also touched on earlier is just about people getting sensitive. But I just want to know, do y'all feel like the world has gotten too sensitive, or is where we're at right now with things the right place to be? I'm talking about things like people's pronouns. One of my friends today was saying she went to work and she told people, "What's up, guys?" or something like that, and they got really heated because they were like, "What you mean, guys? Like, how do you know I identify as a guy?" And it's a bunch of folks, bunch of people, or if they don't identify as people, a bunch of things. So, like, do you all feel like how do y'all feel about that wave? Because it is very popular right now. A lot of people on Twitter getting canceled. Dave Chappelle, like the list goes on. How do y'all feel about that?
I think that
Like it's
Yeah.
none of their business, but they do, and they're doing it for like a
just
greater.
just mind your business. I think more people should just mind
That's how
their
you
fucking
feel.
business, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Can't wait to hear what I gotta say, right?
Of course, bro.
Now, honestly,
I
like,
appreciate you,
like, like, truthfully, like, I think when people are like artistically doing music or like expressing themselves, I think sometimes people got to be more open-minded to people that are like expressing themselves when it comes to like being an artist.
Facts.
You know what I'm trying to say? So I think people are very sensitive to artists expressing themselves. Like, I don't think when an artist say, oh, they're trying to kill themselves, that they probably naturally or really feeling like they going to kill themselves. They just had a thought that they probably felt they was going to kill
It's
themselves.
part of the art.
Or maybe it was just a topic or a story that they wanted to have a scenario about somebody feeling when they was killing themselves. So it depends on how everybody interprets certain situations. I don't get how a person being judged for this probably 10 minutes out of this 2-hour movie.
Yeah.
You should sit there and just, this man probably has a family. He has feelings. He bleed just like you.
For sure.
All different type of things that y'all all can have in common, but I don't feel why certain genres or certain avenues, or let's just say certain jobs you take, it should be like judged. Like, I think people should just be more open-minded to certain things.
Okay, wait. It's interesting that you mentioned Dave Chappelle, because I think that that's really poignant, is that the only place where you can actually say anything and not get in trouble is at a comedy show. Like, I went to a comedy show like a few months ago.
He got in trouble. I meant to cut you off though. He been in trouble for a lot of things.
He's in trouble. That's because he says things outside of the show.
Outside
He
of
says
the things, no, no.
inside the show, he says.
What I'm
He said
saying
a
is-
lot of things that people don't really find
Yeah.
okay.
I
And this
find
is
it hilarious.
And this is
You know?
like the thing about goes back into people being actors. Like, this is a person that's acting, so he gets paid to like make people lighten up. Like, it's a lot of shit you might be afraid to say. I get paid to say it. Like, whether you feel some type of way about it or not. Like, and I'm just voicing my opinion about it.
And people feel some type of way.
Well, you ain't gotta watch it.
Like, I went to a show, it was like a month or two ago, and they took all of our phones, put it in a case, and locked the case. I won't say which comedian it was, but when we got in and all of our phones were like locked in the case, he was like, wow, this is the one place I can actually say whatever the fuck I want.
We live in a world where like it is
So-
you're on ice.
So in a sense of that, in any aspect, what's really okay to say?
It's
Or what's the greatest? I'm not joking. What's laughing for?
I'll tell you something.
Why you
bro.
finding something so
Bro, I
funny?
just not.
No, because
I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, what's okay to say? Like,
I'm gonna tell you, bro.
what's the, like,
There's only one way to be safe, and that's just not to say anything.
it's so many things that you can kind of like dodge and not put your mind and energy to. And this is day-to-day life, whatever it is. It's certain shit you don't gotta put so much energy into. So you gotta just know how to just avoid shit and just don't put so much energy into, and then you could just live life. It don't matter what circumstance it is. Like, whatever you're going through, if you put so much energy into it, it's gonna deteriorate you. Period. So if it's something so negative to your whole situation,
Facts.
what the fuck is you wasting time to go
Facts.
over there for and deal with it?
Facts.
Why are you dealing with it? Is making you feel like this, or the person that's going over there that like to feel like that?
Facts.
The person that like to
Facts.
feel like that was
Facts.
If I keep putting my hand on this fucking fire and I'm standing there letting it fucking burn, who's stupid? The fucking candle or me? Let's figure it out. Let's see. Motherfucker, all right, fucking then. Well, stand there and do it again till your shit fucking don't work. And these grimy motherfuckers and who they are, they gonna go there and they gonna still be there. If it's real and it's passionate, then it's gonna be there. But if If you who you are, these motherfuckers is on defense every day. They don't take a day off. So you gotta maneuver through this shit every day. These motherfuckers ain't taking a day off on your ass.
Bro, the devil
They on your
never
ass
stop
every
working,
day.
bro.
The devil worked 24
24
fucking hours.
Facts.
On that bitch. Say less, bro.
Reverend TyY. Father TyY.
That's a fact, bro.
Giving us a whole sermon, bro.
But listen, how about me making sense and I
What are you saying, bro? Now you tripping,
No,
bro.
I'm about to trip.
Oh, yeah.
How about me making so much sense and I never graduated?
Bro, wisdom is not
That's
always
the-
from
yeah.
school, bro. Period.
I'm glad people like you know understand that.
We all know that, bro. Bro, university is
No,
a
so there's
business.
some
It's a
people that
business.
don't-
School is a
Yeah,
business.
I used to say shit that people are now reading in the books when I was like
Oh, yeah?
15.
That's crazy. Y'all want to add anything before we move on to the next topic?
That's manifesting.
What?
That. You're seeing your future.
My question is, there's people who bring the negative energy to you or they promote it. Like I was saying about scammers, right? I want to know what y'all think. Like, I already kind of get your opinion on it, which is like, bro, I'm put you in a situation. Let's say, you know, you dropped your EP. So the fucking president of Soho House comes through and he's like, yo, I'm trying to have you here, do a party, whatever. We're going to pay you 15 bands. You just got to put down like a 2-band deposit, whatever, and we're going to get the show going and stuff. And then you give him 2 bands and you find out that's not the owner of Soho House. That was just some kid from up the block dressed in a suit who was playing you. You know what I'm saying? The same kind of thing happens all the time on the gram.
If you know the game,
Say less.
you ain't gotta put up a goddamn thing. If anybody coming at you talking about you gotta put up anything for you showcasing you to be somewhere, that shit might not sound too good. I don't know. I don't know.
I mean,
and if you have a certain type of management and if they coming directly to you, they might not be that important because if it ain't go through your management, then it's something you might not should consider, in a sense. So you could see a fucking fake from a real. Some people just live in fucking illusions.
That
You gotta
makes
see shit for what the shit it really is.
But
If
some-
it's a fucking frog, the shit go ready. The fuck else is gonna do? Like why is people painting another fucking picture? Like that's what people is wrong with. Stop painting another picture of what you really see.
But
that makes sense.
Whether
if you
it's
pop
in
not-
a
it.
but not-
female, whether it's
that's
in
not
a
for
man.
everybody.
Like what?
So
not
that's
everybody got that
Yeah.
level of like
poppiness or-
experience,
yeah,
bro.
right.
Like we've been in the game, we know what's up. But there's a lot of
Watch me and I can give you TyY side talk. Show you how.
get at him on what's that app
It's
called? Cameo.
Cameo.
Get on Cameo. TyY will
They
give
gonna
you a
plug you
session. We'll give you a little session, private
You know what
session.
I'm saying?
But
Full
yeah,
of fun.
but I'm talking about, bro, regular people, regular degular, bro. Not people
Yeah,
like
bro.
you and me.
I am a
And,
regular person.
I know you're not. But I'm saying,
What
what's
does mean no I'm not? But this is the problem with people, and this is why I'm who I am, and the people love me.
we love you, bro. We got
No,
love for you,
wait,
bro.
wait, wait,
We
wait.
wouldn't have you here if we don't got love
When I
for you.
walk and when they see me, I don't want people to perceive me as what you see.
What the fuck do people see, bro?
This guy's
Don't
freestyle.
use TV shit, you heard? You know what I'm saying? When you see me, I'm a person you can come to and talk to and say what up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Roll a blunt, kick it with, you know what I'm saying? Converse with, chop it up, you know what I'm saying?
You're a good person,
I'm
genuinely.
not, shh.
Bro, I'm
Damn, Charlie
bro.
Brown.
What's up?
All right, bro. Let me ask you something you touched on earlier. Was about blocks. We were talking about before everybody pulled up. We were talking about Harlem versus Brooklyn, what the vibes are like, pulling up to places you don't know people. There's a lot of people in the game, bro. They didn't come up from here, but they might be stopping through here. They don't know what's really good. So what is that vibe like, bro? What is your tips on what not to do?
Duck if you hear shots. Don't run.
Duck if you hear shots.
Don't run first.
Don't run.
Duck and look around. Number 3. Don't be in a place you ain't supposed to be. Go where you wanted at.
Like me being me?
Yes. Do you like me being me? There we go.
Mia, do you like me being you?
Grab him.
Yeah.
Yes, of course. Everyone.
Olivia,
You do.
I like you being you.
TyY.
Of course.
Thanks,
Don't
Ben.
be- Don't be nobody else.
It's so nice to be accepted.
And
Yeah.
live your best life.
All right. Anything else y'all want to talk about, or should we wrap it
Oh,
up?
how much of a woman's body is too much for it to be fake to you? Like how much?
When the shit just don't feel right, I think, you know, that's enough for me. You know, I'm into like the natural bodies.
When the surgery becomes a sense of insecurity.
It's different.
He give me these
That's
eyes
the-
too.
that's-
He give me one of these right now.
That's the
Insecurity.
yeah,
Real deep.
That's deep. That's deep.
Give me one of these, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying, bro?
That's deep. I'm fucking with it, bro. We were talking about the other day. We were in Toronto, and we were talking about how women get their bodies done for business. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a business decision for them to attract maybe a certain type of guy, or to like get flown out somewhere. You know, so like, so you know what I'm saying? So like,
You
once
ever
do
flew a
that-
girl out, TyY?
Hell yeah.
All right, bro. Thanks for coming through, man. Appreciate having you here with us, talking about your music and all your crazy stories and your dreams and shit. Appreciate you. Let's do this ASAP thing one more time, bro. Here we go. Okay. Appreciate you, brother. Thanks for coming through. Thank you, ladies, for being here as well. It was a good time. And we'll do this again soon.
So nasty.